I'm Jennifer, and I'm here at the Mount Gilead Public Library, and I'm going to read you 3 Christmas stories, okay? And I'm the only one up here on the 3rd floor, so I'm going to take off my mask, okay? The first story is called When Grandma Saved Christmas, and it's written by Julia Hubrey and illustrated. The pictures were drawn by Caroline Peedler, okay? When Grandma Saved Christmas. Yippee! It's almost Christmas, sang Bubble. And we're going to Grandma's, added Squeak, as he helped Mommy pack his snowflake pajamas. Hurry up, smiled Mommy. It's a long drive. I wish we could fly to Grandma's, sighed Bubble, like Santa in his sleigh. Oh no, Bubble, cried Squeak. How will Santa know we're at Grandma's? He might come here. That's easy, said Bubble. We'll tell him. We'll scooter to the North Pole, pogo over the penguins, and hitch a polar bear ride to Santa's workshop. Wow, do we have time for all of that? Asked Mommy. How about writing Santa a letter? We can do that, Mommy, said Squeak, as they got to work. Let's make it really big, so Santa sees it, agreed Bubble. With snowy sparkles and glittery glue, they made the most wonderful letter ever. I wrote Santa's address in large letters to make sure, Bubble told Squeak as Daddy helped them mail the letter. But just as it dropped through the slot, Squeak cried, Bubble! We forgot to tell Santa what Grandma's address is. How will he know where to go? I know, said Bubble. We'll bake a bazillion cookies and leave a trail for Rudolph to follow. Sounds yummy, says Daddy, as they zoomed home. But Grandma's waiting to see us. Could we just leave Santa a map? We can do that, Daddy, said Squeak. Daddy helped Bubble and Squeak draw a map and tape it to the door. Then they helped Mommy pack up the car. Hooray, we're off to Grandma's, everyone cheered as Mommy shut the trunk. On the way, they counted Christmas trees. I've seen 2, 6, 29, cried Squeak. I've seen 80-numpty-9, cried Squeak. That's not a number, Bubble giggled. It is, isn't it, Daddy? Shouted Squeak. Are we there yet? Sighed Daddy. At last, they saw Grandma's house, sparkling in the snow. Grandma! Yelled Bubble and Squeak, jumping into Grandma's arms. My favorite little mice, she beamed. Then Bubble suddenly stopped. Oh no, he gasped, staring at Grandma's roof. Grandma, where's your chimney? Cried Bubble. There isn't one, Squeak, Squeak. How will Santa get in? They both wailed. Don't worry, said Grandma. I've been very busy while I was waiting for you. Bubble and Squeak followed Grandma into her backyard. What's that? They gasped. It's my super swishy Santa slide, said Grandma. Wow, Grandma cheered Squeak. Santa's sure to find us now, cried Bubble. The little mice swooped and swished down the slide until the stars began to twinkle, and Grandma called, Time for hot chocolate. After hot chocolate and kisses, they wiggled into their pajamas, and Grandma read them a bedtime story. Thanks for making sure Santa finds us, Bubble yawned Squeak. As the pair snuggled down to sleep, I hope he brings you lots of presents. And guess what? Santa did. The next story I'm going to read is called If I Could Give You Christmas. And it's by Lynn Ploward and illustrated by Jennifer Meyer. Okay. If I could give you Christmas, it would taste like the first falling snowflake. If I could give you Christmas, it would be the freshest, pointiest, tiniest tree. If I could give you Christmas, it would be pops of red on green, here, there, everywhere. If I could give you Christmas, it would sound like a chorus of chirping carolers. If I could give you Christmas, it would smell like wafts and whiffs of gingerbread and cocoa. If I could give you Christmas, it would be stashing secret surprises. If I could give you Christmas, it would be gliding, snow white sliding. If I could give you Christmas, it would be wibbly, wobbly, skating on a pond. If I could give you Christmas, it would be greeting friendly faces in the doorway. If I could give you Christmas, it would be snuggly story time under the giant nightlight. If I could give you Christmas, it would be staying up extra late on Christmas Eve. If I could give you Christmas, it would be sharing the brightest twinkling star. If I could give you Christmas, it would be that tickly tummy feeling early on Christmas morn. If you could give me Christmas, there's something you should know. My favorite gift at Christmas doesn't have a bow. And the third story I'm going to read is called Bear Stays Up. And it's by Karma Wilson and illustrated by Jane Chapman. The day before Christmas, snuggled on his floor, Bear sleeps soundly with a great big snore. Dear Bear, get up, Mouse shouts in his ear. We won't let you sleep through Christmas this year. His friends are all there, gathered in his lair, and the bear wakes up. He stands with a stretch and a great big sigh. I hope I can make it. I do want to try. Don't worry, squeaks Mouse. Hare says, it's all right. We'll keep you busy all day and all night. He tries to lie down, but his friends all frown. So the bear stays up. Come on, says Badger. Time to follow me. In Pine Grove Glen, there's a fine Christmas tree. So they stomp through the woods and they tromp down the track. They hoist up the tree onto Bear's back. He plods very slow as they trudge through the snow, but the bear stays up. Back at the cave, Gopher brews mint tea and Mole pops corn to string upon the tree. Raven and Wren bake a fresh fruit cake. The friends do their best to keep Bear awake. His shoulders start to stoop and his eyelids droop, but the bear stays up. They hang up their stockings by warm firelight and hum Christmas songs like Oh Holy Night. They cuddle and sing as they wait for the sun. But soon all the voices fade just to one. A bright star glows while his good friends doze. But the bear stays up. Bear giggles and grins. He works and he raps. He bustles and bakes while everyone naps. He piles up presents under the tree, but who's at the doorway? Bear doesn't see. He toils all night until the sun rises, making his friends their Christmas surprises. Just before dawn, he lets out a yawn, but he still stays up. Who's that? Who's there? When Christmas arrives, so lovely and white, Bear's friends awake to a glorious sight. Presents and goodies are piled up tall I stayed up, says Bear, just to share with you all. As his friends shout with glee, Bear lies by the tree, but he still stays up. Wren flies to the stockings and tweets out a cheer. Besides our bear's presents, Santa was here. When all gifts are opened, there's one last surprise. Badger shows Bear a quilt just his size. Bear snuggles up tight, and mutters, "Good night." Then Bear falls asleep. His friends tidy up and slip from the lair. They whisper, "Sweet dreams. Merry Christmas, dear Bear." I hope you enjoyed my stories as much as I enjoyed sharing them with you. Have a Merry Christmas. Bye.